What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here, and I'm just making this video on how to get into MaxBounty. So since I've been using MaxBounty and things like that, a lot of people have been asking me how do you get into MaxBounty. Okay, so this video is going to cover the online application as well as how to pass the phone interview and what not to say so that way you can get approved. Okay, so basically there's going to be a link down below. I even put my referral link, guys, so that way you guys can get in easier. So basically you're going to come over here, then you're going to click affiliates, then you're going to click join MaxBounty, then you're just going to fill out this basic information here, and then just your name, your company name. If you don't have a company name, just put your name or just leave it blank, and then whatever you want your password to be. Okay, then the next thing is they're going to have is the contact information, and then basically you can just do the same exact thing. For email, I highly recommend that you have like a domain email, like a business email, but at the end of the day it really doesn't matter. Then you're just going to click next, and then all your street information, wherever you're at. Alrighty, so now this is where all the important stuff is. Okay, so this is where you basically decide if you're getting in or not. Okay, now you can put in that you're a complete beginner, but I highly don't recommend doing stuff like that, because I mean the affiliate networks, these CPA networks, they want to make money, so they don't want people who are new. Like, I'm just being honest. You can get in as a complete newbie, but I mean, even if you're a complete new person, I mean, you're not going to make any money. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, you're just not going to make any money, like, at all. And then the training that they have in here is like complete crap. Like, that training up, I mean, that is just stupid, dirt, ignorant traffic. I mean, training, it's really stupid. Like, I mean, no type of value, nothing but PowerPoint crap. But so you're going to put in that you have some experience and that you receive at least one payment. Okay, now this is where a lot of people basically kill themselves. Okay, so and here, do not say anything about Craigslist. Okay, now obviously if you're a new person and stuff like that, you won't know something like that, but I mean, don't say anything about Craigslist, any classified sites, no back page, anything like that. Okay, you're going to say you use paid traffic. That's what you're going to say, paid traffic only. Okay, alright, so where you're describe your past experience. So now this is basically where you're going to put in what you've been doing. Okay, so I'm just do like an example really quick. Alrighty, guys, so I filled it out now, and basically all I said was, I've been marketing online for the past 2 years. I do this full time. This is not a hobby or anything like that. Okay, and then you want to list some current networks that you're already with. Okay, so Cash Network, XY7 Elite, I recommend putting those two because it's hard to get into both of those. Okay, especially in the XY7 Elite. If you're a new person, they don't even like accept you at all. I think you have to be making like at least I think like $5,000 or $10,000 a month. You have to be spending at least $3,000 or something like that to get in with them. At least when I applied or whatnot, when I had got in, that's what the affiliate manager told me. But Purefly, any of those right there. Then basically I also said that I'm promoting products with Amazon and eBay. You can put Shopify or anything along those lines. Okay, now a lot of people will just leave it at that. Okay, now you want to go a step further and you want to say, here are a few of my example landing pages. Here are a few examples of my websites. Okay, then you want to go in like that, and then basically you want to put how much you make on average a month. Okay, now how do you intend to promote, offers or whatnot? Now, this is where, this is really where you're going to, basically decide whether you're getting in or not. Okay. So you want to say, I promote using paid traffic, and then you want to give her, like I normally say, I mainly promote using Facebook ads because their targeting can't be matched, and they're cheaper than anyone else, and you also receive high quality leads. Okay, so then you want to be like, I use them for CPC, and PPV. Like, I also use YouTube, Yahoo ads, and native ads. Okay, now you can put Google ads, I mean, whatever you want. Personally, I like to if I'm going to say Google ads, I'm like, I normally use Google ads only for high ticket items or something like that, because they are a lot more expensive than, all the other ones, okay? Because then they're going to know that you know what you're talking about, Okay, if you just go in there and you put Facebook ads, this, native ads, YouTube, okay, you're not getting in. Okay, like there's a chance you could get in, but you're most likely not going to get in. Okay, because I mean you're not putting in any effort. And then basically it's like I have big email lists. Okay, now a lot of people will just like say like just I have big email lists and then that's it. Okay, now you also want to go a step further, guys. Okay, go on offervault.com and look at what MaxBounty has. Okay, so like where is it? Like I have pretty big email lists in the health and biz op niches. Okay, so then you like I also checked OfferVault and saw that you guys have the offer. So whatever offer that you say that they have, you can go on there and check it out or whatnot. And then you want to go and then like that would be perfect for it, a perfect offer to send out to my list. Okay, so then there you go. That's all you would have to say. I mean, like guaranteed getting in, just simple stuff. You just got to put in a little bit of effort or whatnot. Okay, and then for is this account required for incentive traffic, just put no, because I mean they really don't have a lot of incentive offers anyway, and even if you press no, you still can get those offers anyway. Okay, so then that would be pretty much it, guys, for that part. I mean that's pretty much gonna be it. The next page is just gonna be the terms. You would just click OK the terms or whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you agree to all the terms, click finish, and then you'll be good to go. Okay, now the same thing, guys. Now when it comes to the phone application, you want to remember this stuff too that you're putting down, because I mean they can have your your application right in front of them. So if you're like, oh well, they're like how do you normally, because they're going to ask you the same exact questions. Like I don't know how people fail the phone interview. I mean, they're going to tell you the same exact, they're going to ask you the same exact questions. How do you promote? And then if you say anything about Craigslist or anything like that, you are not getting in. That simple. Like, I mean, as soon as you said Craigslist, the app, it was over with. It's, oh, okay, well, we'll get back to you or something like that. You're not getting in. If they don't tell you on the phone right then and there that you just got approved, then most likely you're not getting in. It's just that simple, okay? So, I mean, you want to basically say the same exact stuff. So they're going to call you up and they're going to say, hey, how's it going? Small talk. And like, okay, well, how do you currently promote? I mean, what's your past experience in marketing? Okay, if you say something completely different than what you put in, I mean, like, you're not going to get in, okay? It's just that simple, guys. You got to put in some work. You got to remember what you put in here as well. So you're like, oh, okay, yeah, well, nice to meet you. My name's DeAngelo. I've been online marketing for about a good 2 years now. I'm currently with CPA Network, Cash Network, XY7 Elite, PureFly, and a few other networks. I also do a lot of promoting with Amazon and eBay and even ClickBank. Okay, so I mean, I'm pretty sure I know I know my stuff or whatnot. I will only send you the high quality, the best of the leads. Did you get a chance to look at any of my landing pages or something like that? I mean, you can say that if you want to. It's not really, he's not really like you have to say. I'm just saying, that'll just like, feed into it. Okay, like the more effort you put in, the more likely you're going to get into this. Okay, like it's just that simple. So if you, like I said, if you come and put in one line, so let's say I just put in, I've been online marketing for 2 years. This isn't a hobby for me. Okay, that's awesome, dude. What do you do? Okay, I mean, it's just that simple, guys. Now you got to put in the work. Like, don't be scared either. Take charge of the conversation. Okay, a lot of people get in and then they just wait for the the affiliate manager to ask all these questions. Okay, you just answer all his questions at once and then he'll just tell you got in. Okay, so again, he's just going to ask you, how do you currently promote? Just remember what you put in right here and then literally just repeat it back to him, because I mean, anybody can copy and paste this stuff. This is how they eliminate the people who don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so let's say you guys copy this right here, you paste it in, they call you up and now they're like, okay, well, how do you promote? And then you're like, okay, you're not getting it. It's just that simple. Okay, you have to understand how a CPA network works as well. Like, they don't want people who don't know what they're doing, because then if you don't know how to promote and you don't know what you're doing, then that's going to look bad on them. Okay, so they only want people who know what they're doing. And then, the same thing when he's going to ask you, that's exactly what they're going to ask you. How do you intend to promote these offers? And then you're going to say the same exact thing. I promote using Facebook ads because they're cheap and they really can't be matched. And then and then you got just have a conversation like, yeah, I used to use Google a lot, but their prices just skyrocketed, ever since whatever year or whatnot. They just like, yeah, their prices have just been, their cost per click has just been rising. And then like you just $2 or $3 per click. It's just not that serious, and you can go on Facebook and literally get them for pennies. Okay, something like that. You just got to sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, I mean, just that simple. And they're going to ask you what type of offers what are you looking for? Okay, if you go in here and you say, I'm looking for the biz ops, email submit, stuff like that. I can put those on for banner advertising on my website or something like that. Okay, so you can also put that in here as well. Forgot to put that in there. Banner advertisement, and then you would put an example of where you're going to get the banners from. So if you don't know where you get banners from, you just go on Google, type in banner advertisement, and then just get like a big network. Don't get like an off-brand site. Just get a big network, put it in there, copy and paste it in there. Super simple, guys. Okay. And then that's basically it, guys. I mean, you'll pass it 100%. The only way you won't pass it is if you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, so like, example, I had one of my friends do it or whatnot. I mean, literally, I had to say in everything, he just had to repeat it. Okay, and then he got into MaxBounty. And then I set him up a done for you campaign and everything like that, and it was making the money. And then his affiliate manager called him and asked him how he was promoting. He had no idea what to say. I mean, he told the man Craigslist. I mean, like, obviously his account didn't get shut down or nothing like that because, I mean, I was sending high quality traffic. But, he basically called the dude back. I told him to call him back or whatnot. He got everything sorted out. Yeah, the man told him, like, he's like, I kind of figured you didn't know what you were talking about. But I mean, guys, you just got to put in a little bit of effort and you'll pass. No problem. Also, if you guys want a Craigslist method, well, basically, it turns any Craigslist method into a white hat. Because, a lot of these CPA networks don't want you to promote using Craigslist, and a lot of people are scared to promote using Craigslist for that exact reason, even with a landing page. So if you guys just comment down below, just say something like, I want that, make that video, or can you make that video, or something like that, and I'll post it on the YouTube channel for free. I put that way at the end of the video because I wanted to see how many people actually stick to and watch it all the way to the end. But you guys have a blessed day. That's the easiest way to get into MaxBounty right there. Like I said, just a quick little recap. They're going to, basically ask you your past experience, say how many years or whatever, how long you want to say you've been doing it. Then, you want to list the CPA networks that you're currently with. And then you want to list something other than, you can list some other stuff other than CPA. I mean, completely up to you. But I mean, I like to put in Amazon, eBay, Fiverr, ClickBank. I mean, anything along those lines. Okay. Then you want to leave some example websites. Okay. A lot of people, like 9 out of 10 people, do not put in example websites, example landing pages, and things like that. Okay. And then you want to tell them how much you currently make a month. And then you also want to tell them how much you currently spend, on Facebook ads and things like that. Okay, so I think I forgot to put that in there as well. But yeah, make sure you tell them how much you spend on traffic and everything like that. So if you're spending like $1,000 a week, I mean, they're going to get excited. Like, oh, okay, awesome. Believe it or not, a lot of people in MaxBounty don't make a lot of money. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching.